Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens, episode 197.
Ooh, today is November the 30th, and we just want to welcome you all to our channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. You'll get to see our November wrap up, so you'll get a taste of what we work on. And if you're returning, hello, it's November wrap up.
Yes, we're doing it a day early. We're doing it without the last day of the month in because we thought it would be silly to hold all that over for
Right.
another couple of weeks. And I think I have close to 14 projects to show today. So,
I have five.
so I'm showing a few at a time. That's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
hearing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay. Um, it's just been I had a goal and at I wasn't able to work on it the first couple of weeks of the month. And then everything got to a hey, we're finished point. And so I have just been stitching like a crazy mad woman.
Oh,
So
nice. That's
I
exciting.
yeah, I probably have worked on oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 projects just this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it made a big difference. And
Mhm.
there we have another week beyond that. So yeah,
Right.
it was a lot and it was fun. And I was off for a couple of days, so I got to do some stitches.
There you go.
What's new with you?
Well, we just had Thanksgiving here in the US, and I got to spend some time with some family. We did some traveling. I've had a crazy, 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 crazy week where I've spent more days out of my bed than in my bed. So happy to be home. As you can see, I'm at my house right now. And yeah, it was good. It was good to spend time with family. We stayed at a hotel, and so my boys got to swim in the pool. The oldest, very excited to swim in the pool. The youngest saw the pool and went, bath, bath, bath. So fun was had by all.
Yeah.
What's new with you?
Well, Thanksgiving, very quiet. I had to work the first 2 days of the week, but it was without kids. We had
Mm.
professional development and teacher work day. And at my school on Tuesday, we do an annual Thanksgiving feast.
Mm.
And our one of our committees has money that they're able to provide the meat, and one of our teachers loves to pull out the smoker. So we had
Oh,
smoked turkey and smoked brisket and then everything under the sun to go with it.
oh, fun.
I took a chocolate pecan pie.
Ooh.
I took two actually, and I sent the last little bits home with the teacher that I work with because she had talked about how she really loves that and her dad loves pecan pie, and they're the only ones in their family. I'm the only one in my family who likes it.
Mm.
So,
Mhm.
as the diabetic woman, I was responsible and I had my pieces. I tasted both pie crusts at work
Mhm.
and thought, I really don't need to eat a bunch more pecan pie. So I sent it home with her and that was good.
Yeah.
So
Oh, good.
um and then Thanksgiving night, so we sat down, the three of us, Bree and Katie and I, and ate Thanksgiving dinner together here in the living room while watching the first Wicked movie.
Oh, okay.
And then afterwards, we went to see Wicked 2
Hmm.
um, at the theater, and we were supposed to have a 10 p.m. showing, and it got changed to 10:30, which after all of the previews and things means our
Mhm.
movie didn't start until 11 p.m.
Oh gosh,
So
after
it was a
dinner.
late evening,
Yeah.
but we had prepared for it and we were okay. And since then, we had a chat on Friday with the Black Needle Society,
Hmm.
and that was fun. We had some people come in that haven't been for a while or, just haven't been able to get on. And just because of the way things worked out, we ended up with one person online who Katie knew was a gardener, and so she's like, hey, while you're still here, how about we chat about garden stuff? They
Hmm.
just kind of started. Well, a few
Right.
minutes later, somebody who was traveling back popped on for a couple of minutes. Hi, Sarah. And we got to talk to her for a few minutes, but our friend Mariette stayed online with us. And then so we were supposed to be off at 11 p.m. And about 11:20, 11:25, one of our other friends, Erin in Canada, popped on and said, I know it's late, but I forgot it was Friday and I was sitting here stitching. And so we sat and chatted with her, and she is also a gardener. So
Mm.
she joined that garden talk, and I stitched really, really, really stitched because I'm not really part of that conversation.
Right.
And we ended up being online until a little after 2 a.m.
Wow.
So it was crazy, but it was fun. And Katie and I have not done that in a long, long time.
Right.
So
Right. That's good.
it was fun. Are you ready to get into this?
I am ready.
I have one little piece of haul and I haven't even opened it.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if you guys know what the little white envelope is, but it is my silk from Silks for You.
Hmm.
Oh, if I can get the flap to open now. Um, yeah, I got to see it first because it's in a little bag and I would have to get
Ah,
it out for you guys.
sure.
Um, it's me month.
Ooh, it is.
So pretty.
Those are beautiful.
And I love this. So this gray even
Hmm.
has like taupe and white and a blue in there.
Yeah.
Really pretty. And then the other one is kind of a blue gray to go with
Hmm.
it. There, you can see them pretty well back here. Really like those. And they
Ooh,
always come in a cute little bag.
yes.
So that I did have one other piece of haul. I got my winter moon pattern and I had
Ooh.
already bought all of the floss for it.
Hmm.
It may be sticking right down the side of the chair, but I'm kind of far from it. So we're going to skip it for this time. And I have it. I have everything for it. I have to choose fabric, but I don't plan to start it until sometime next year.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to carry one more of those into the year, and I'm not really going to get to stitch on it.
Right.
So,
Right.
do you want to talk stats?
Sure. It, so I'm just going to be real honest with you. I have not had a great month. I have several days where I didn't stitch at all, uh, just with some of the travel and things like that. I started out really good.
Mm-hmm.
I had some goals in mind. I was hitting those goals, and then I just completely fell off. Uh, so I ended the month, well, other than today, but I don't think I'm gonna.
You're
I
going
don't
to
think I'm
do
gonna.
5,000
Yeah,
stitches today.
it's gonna be the best month of the year for sure. So as of right now in November, I've done 4,073 stitches. That is 100, almost 136 stitches a day, uh, which is below what my goal is 200 stitches a day. I definitely didn't hit it. It's not my worst month so far this year, but it's not a great one. And I've now dipped below uh, a yearly average of 200 stitches a day. Now I'm at 196 stitches a day.
Oh,
So
you can get that though.
I'll pump it up. I'll pump it up.
You
But
can get that.
yeah, so I worked on six things. One of them was a model, so I can't show you. I finished one thing, and that was a model, so I can't show you. And that was my only new start for the month as well.
Okay, I'll tell you the beginnings of mine then. I started the month with 137 whips, and I had two new starts and I had four finishes,
Wow.
but I ended the month with 135 whips. Um, Two of those finishes you've seen because they were the two for my gridiron grind.
Hmm.
which, oh, I should have added those up to figure out like how much those have accounted for in the month, but it's about, um, it's a little over 2000 or over, yeah. Oh, sorry, my brain won't do it. It's a little over 3,000 stitches for the
Okay.
month between those three. I haven't done my stitches for this week's game, probably because I'm still irritated about it.
Oh, yeah.
And although the Bears played beautifully,
Hmm.
and so I ended at 135, just two below what I started, but I'm getting there. And I worked on 18 different projects. One of those was a model, and it is one of my four finishes for the month. My first base and all together now are two of my others, and you'll see the fourth one as we get to it while we're showing things.
Okay.
Um, I did a total of 15,668 stitches, which is my
Wow.
fourth highest month.
Wow.
I don't know. I would have to peek and see. I don't know if I could get to what is my third highest? Oh no, it would be, oh, it's actually my fifth highest for the year.
Mhm.
I would have to do over 2,000 stitches today to get up there. So, no, that is not going to happen. But where did I have that? Because I should change that in here. My highest daily stitches on yesterday, I did 1,120. Is that right? Nope, sorry, 1,278 stitches, which accounted for 8.2% of my monthly stitches, and my lowest was 24 stitches on 11/11. I think
Oh.
that's right, either when we packed or right after we packed, but
Mhm.
I was exhausted and we didn't do it. And that was 0.1%. Um, I worked on an average of 3.226 whips per day.
Oh.
So between three and five is my thing. Um, My yearly total is up to 171,322 stitches, and that leaves me at 514.48 stitches per month or per day for the year. And my monthly was 540.27 stitches on average per day.
Wow.
That 171 is making it seem like I'm not going to get to 200,000 for the year.
Mm.
Let's be
Yeah.
real honest,
Hard.
because
Yeah.
I would have to do like 10,000 stitches every 10 days. I mean, I would have to have a month where I did over a
Right.
thousand stitches every day.
Yeah.
And I just don't see
It's,
that happening.
yeah, that's not sustainable without hurting your wrist or something.
Yeah. And I mean, when I'm telling you that my high day for the month was 1,278, I
Hmm.
can't have enough of those days to make up for the days that I'm below 1,000.
Right,
So,
right.
so I am okay. Maybe I would like to hit 190,000 because that would still be over 20,000 if I
Hmm.
get up there.
Yeah.
Um, and then I looked at the two daily stitches that we have.
Hmm.
So the planner piece, I did 1,247 stitches on it, and that was 7.9%. I've already done my stitches for today. I did
Hmm.
them yesterday when I thought, we're going to be doing this. I'm just doing them.
Right.
And my stitch an inch, I was filling in the sky and
Hmm.
I went a little cray cray and I did 154 stitches, which we're supposed to do about 60 a day.
Hmm.
That's still 2.5 days instead of
Right.
just 2 days. I ended with 1,795, and that's 11.5% of my month.
Mm.
So I have other stats and things. Maybe I'll look as I go through and we show things and I can talk about it in there. Um, and Keisha and I did talk about that. The Stitch and Inch project, I want to try and finish by the 18th of
Mhm.
December if I can, so that I have the 19th and 20th to get all the back stitching in.
Right, right. And I am behind. So if I finish it by the first of winter, that'll be good. So
You may finish and start all in one day, huh?
yeah, 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 there we go. Yeah, life's just been whew.
You're gonna have to take that one to work and work on it there too.
There you go.
Um, and we do plan to start Stitch and Inch Winter,
Yes.
um, which was really interesting. I was looking at the colors for it, and it doesn't appear that the sky is done. However,
Hmm.
if you read, it says it gives you the color that you need and says fill in the sky with this color.
Okay.
So that's where the overdye comes because
Right.
everything else is DMC.
Hmm.
Okay, are you ready to show some things?
Yes, I'm ready to show some things.
Okay. Do you want to start with our planner piece?
Yes, I'm also behind on this.
Okay, I'm going to hold
That's
this up. So in this year's planner, there is, see, I didn't set up my ring light. That's pretty good, right?
yeah.
This piece, you just can't see the one little corner. I think it's the corner I started with though, so you'll get to see it.
Mhm.
And this one, I finally hit, I'm doing mine on 32 count, no, 28 count sandbar by Bestitch Me. And it's 2/2. I'm using her silks, except for the big butterfly, which, spoiler alert, I got to. He's not done, but I got there.
Mhm.
How about you?
So I'm doing 32 count pastel lilac linen from Witchelt. I'm doing mine 1/1 with just some DMC.
So here's the Ginormo one.
Nice. Yeah, you can tell that I'm behind.
Well, it
Yours is
was fun, and
beautiful.
I'm liking this color in here for the butterfly. I feel like it makes
Yes,
him be the star of the show.
for sure. Yeah, I love that. Here, I'll get a little bit closer on mine so you can see mine a little bit better.
Wow. See, now I feel like your butterfly looks about the same size as mine. I know it's because we're not in the
Right.
same space today, but it's
Yeah.
funny. That's just what it looks like to
Yeah,
me.
we'll definitely, I mean, we'll be together again in person before this is all done, but it'll be fun just to see them next to each other.
Because Keisha's will be 1/4 the size of mine.
Yeah. Teeny, teeny, teeny.
And then our next one we also have in common, and it
Yes.
is, where did my little cover sheet for it go? Do you have yours?
Um, let me see if I do.
Mine must have fallen somewhere.
Uh, Here I have it.
Oh, mine slid under the sofa. Look,
Oh
now
no.
we both have
Now
it.
we both have it.
Oh, and here's the bonus. This one had one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and winter only has six.
Mm,
So we'll have fewer for it. And Keisha is doing true stitch and hinge.
I
She's
am.
making herself nuts.
I'm making myself a little nuts. It's not one that I really pull out often, which is another reason why it's behind, I'm sure. But,
I'm wondering if that will help. We'll probably get
mhm.
better picture. I'm using a 32 count platinum linen from Zweigert, and I'm stitching 2/2.
And mine is a 28 count white linen from Zweigert, and I'm stitching 1/1.
So here they are. Mine is so wrinkly.
Mine is tiny because of the stitching and also because of the time I've put into it.
um, I'm slightly ahead, but not a ton. And I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I'm so close.
You are so close.
So,
I'm
anyway,
back here on block number 3.
I think I have finished one, two, three, four. I'm trying to see. I think I finished
You're,
five.
yeah, you're on to 6.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Well,
The
I've got
little
my
boats.
pattern back behind here, so you done like that big green tree.
Well, and the boats. So the second boat
Hmm.
is the one that is on number five.
Yeah.
And then this funky tree is the
Hmm.
end of five. So I'm
Yeah.
into number six. Not very far, but I'm into number six. So it's fun and I like it.
Yeah. I just need to pull it back out. I keep kind of the dilemma that I'm having is if I'm sitting down to stitch, I'm like, I want to catch up the planner piece. And then I sit and I try to catch that up, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to do any more over one stitches.
Okay. So my next one, you want me to show a couple here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my next one that I've worked on is I was going to look this up. It's the 2008 Mystery Bonus Sampler from Blackbird Designs, and it originally came out as 5 charts that were one piece included in each of, trying to think if it was in each of 5 charts or if they did two in one. And Katie said that there is a real name for this, and I haven't looked it up.
Mm.
But I'm stitching mine on a piece of 35 count KC blend from R&R, and I putting in over 500 stitches makes a big difference. But I'm still on that third one.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the one that will not end. And
Right.
this time, what I did with it is, sorry, trying to get it in there. I worked on I filled in all of the white on the
Hmm.
front of the house here. I had it part way, but not very much. And then I filled in all of this side panel up to here. So I have to do this much more in the white. And then the roof is the dark color.
Okay.
And then um, there will still be quite a bit left on this one. Trying to see which one is I still have like all of this stuff up at the top to do.
Mm.
So this
It's
is
so
a
pretty.
thank you. I really like it. And this is one I'm going to do Year of Whips next year that Melanie Watkins hosts, the
Mm.
soulful stitching. Um, and I think I'm going to put this one on there.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know that I will get it finished.
Hmm.
Realistically, I don't know that I'll get it finished, but it's one that I just want to reach for a lot
Right.
next year. I have got to get past number three.
Hmm.
That's like, I've got
Right.
to get there.
Right.
And then I worked on this old one from You and I and Friends. See if I can get the ribbon out of the way. It's called Bountiful. Bet
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't guess why. And I'm going to tell you, here's my oopsie. Somewhere right across the middle of this pumpkin, I added an extra row. So I
Mm.
had to adjust the whole thing, which wouldn't be a big deal, except that border is square.
Oh, sure.
So I'm going to have to figure out, I think I can cheat it in and it's not going to be that big of a deal. But yeah, anyway, I finished the outline of the pumpkin. I put the stem on it and I started filling in the inside.
Wow.
Oh, and I put the star on.
Hmm. Nice.
So I got a lot done on it. Again, this is another one that's like, there's just a lot more to this than I think.
Right. Well, they give you that itty bitty card.
Yeah.
Right. Think that it's
It came in
confusing.
a they did these this was part of a the Black Sheep Club, and they
Mm,
came in little boxes. So
okay.
yeah, you always thought you were getting, you know. Okay, you want to show something?
Yeah, sure. I can show something. And I just realized that I didn't bring out the cover page for it. So I'm gonna go from things I worked on the least to things I worked on the most. There was one day where I just felt like pulling this out, and I did 73 stitches on it. But it's Lady Justice from Weird
Ah,
Area. And I just wanted to pull it out. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Nothing was really speaking to me, and I just grabbed it.
I worked on a patriotic piece because you're
Oh, okay.
doing this for the
For
thir
the
is it 13 for the 250th?
hmm Yeah, and I figured that if I did, I'm really far behind, guys. Uh, don't make that into a drinking game. Don't make I'm very far behind, guys, into a drinking game.
Not
Not this
today.
one. Not today. But I was I figured that if I did 1,300 stitches a month, starting whenever we started this, that it would be done by the
Oh,
birthday.
okay.
And doing great. But that's okay. This is on a piece of 32 count Olympia from Mystic Fabrics. And here is where it is so far.
I
I
know why you wanted
finished.
to work on it, the because it's the beautiful
Green.
fabric that we love, right?
Yes. And I had finished the sash. So mostly what I did was this green up here.
Cool.
So it's not a lot of progress, but I worked on it. And
Hey, yeah.
I have it in this Love You More sleeve because it seemed fitting.
Fun. I pulled out Rodney, and I was
Ooh.
gonna look because I want you guys to just get how funny, silly this is. Come on, where do I have him? There he is. Rodney. I did 642 stitches on Rodney.
Hmm.
You cannot even tell because what I did is I filled in, oh, I have him upside down. Sorry. I just filled in on the rabbit.
Mm.
And
Oh,
I
sure.
had part of it done. Like I had this paw done and I
Hmm.
had the outline stuff that you see done. And so, like, all of this was 642 stitches, and
Hmm.
that's as far as I got up the
Oh,
rabbit.
yeah.
So I really love this though. This is a piece of fabric from Color and Cotton. It was one of my fabric of the month pieces,
Mm.
and it is lovely to stitch on. You would never be able to see this in there, but yeah, you get a little bit of the cast with it. It's
Hmm.
orange with like just slight pink highlights in it and a
Mm.
little gold.
Oh,
And it's
fun.
just the prettiest color. And I love working on it. So this is another one that I would love, love, love to pull out. When I finish him, I still have like the rest of this. I have the rest of this border to go and all of this stuff.
Mm.
And this one called for it called for a couple of silken colors.
Hmm.
And I instead went with a Weeks Dye Works and a Classic Color Works. Their bunny is, see, I may have been looking at Rebecca and deciding this. Their bunny is more grayish,
Hmm.
and mine is a little more brownish because I'm using grapevine.
Hmm.
But really, really love this piece.
Yeah.
And I really just want to work on it a lot.
Right.
This is in a bag that I had Judy from Judy's Project Bags and More custom make for me.
Mm.
Katie and I had found this fabric and loved it. And so Judy graciously made this for me.
Oh, nice.
Okay. The one that I have my iPad turned on for. From Modern Folk Embroidery, I have How Doth the Little Busy Bee.
Oh, I love that.
I do too. And it's on a piece of 28 count spice from Picture This Plus because I love the color.
Hmm.
And this one I put in 650 stitches
Ooh.
and I feel like you can see quite a bit.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. I think I had all of this bottom border and the side. So I came along and did the whole um honeycomb in there, the whole
Nice.
beehive.
Yeah. I love that color on that fabric.
So this is just straw from
Oh,
Mixed
wow.
Dye Works.
It's
Um,
beautiful.
I saw someone else do something similar,
Hmm.
and I thought, oh, I want to kind of emulate that.
Yeah.
And yes, I was like, oh, so
Yeah.
pretty. And I love that. But
Hmm.
yeah, this one is one that I only have. Well, I have 34.51% of it stitched. So I
Hmm.
have 1,188 stitches out of 3,442. Since we're on a stats day,
There you go.
and I have this open. But yeah, that one was one that um I thought, oh well, that'll be fun. This was part of my I'm trying to get to with you is that I had chosen a group of projects and put them on a wheel and I was going to spin it. And
Hmm.
then I didn't get to work on it in the first couple of weeks of the month and I wasn't finding everything. And so I thought I'm just going to work on whatever I have here that is on there. And I ended up finding everything that was on the wheel. I
Mm.
only didn't stitch on one, which was going to be a new start, and I didn't want a new start this close to the end of the month and carry it over
Right,
because I'm
right.
funny about those things.
Hmm.
And then I'll show one more, and then
Okay.
because I think we're getting close to, do we have one more in common?
I tried to have one more in common, but it didn't make it in the bag with me to travel. So,
Okay. Well, I'll work on it more because, ooh, I had fun.
okay.
My big finish was Cinnamon Stars. This
Ooh.
one was an older one for me. It is from I can tell you if I can get to my finishes. It was a 2020 start.
Okay.
And so I was pretty happy to get this one done. And I ended up doing, I wrote this one down, 1,611 stitches, which was 10.2% of my month to finish this one. And I finished it last Sunday. It's the only project I worked on last Sunday, and I did 1,241 stitches to get it finished. However, that sounds really impressive. I'll show you the piece.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But here's the deal. The reason I was able to do so many stitches is that I had this left to do. I already had
Mhm.
him in. So I started over here and I did this little patch and this was all done. And I had kind of marked about how many I had on each. So there are two different pages. This page,
Mhm.
the first page went to like right here. And then
Mhm.
the second page was all this. So the first page I had 700 some odd stitches to do. And I got through those and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just keep going. And the other side had over 800 stitches, but they just went in fast because I did like all of the green.
Mhm.
I did all of the green through the pumpkins. So
Mhm.
corn and pumpkins, which pumpkins don't grow like this. And then I filled in, all of this and finished off the pumpkins. And then I came over and finished, I already had the fence in too.
Mhm.
And I did all of the greenery and then was able to just quickly finish off the flowers.
Mhm.
So it was seriously because of the type of stitching that was left to do that
Right.
that I was able to do that many and finish this one. And whew, that was finish number 38 for the
Wow.
year.
Amazing.
So I have two more finishes to go to hit my yearly goal that I
Wow.
want for this year because I've been hitting 30 pretty easily.
Hmm.
Um, and some of the years I've even had like little bitty things that I've done a whole bunch of. Not
Hmm.
this year. These are pretty much legitimate finishes.
Right.
So
Right.
it's been a good year.
Nice.
You want to show another one?
Yeah, sure. So another thing that I worked on, and you know what? I should have done one more stitch on it because I got 299 stitches on it this week.
Mm.
Maybe I'll put in one more today, just for good measure. Um, I've been working on this for my
Oh.
gridiron grind, but you know what? I think I might just fall off of that challenge because I have enough things going on. But I will continue to pull this out because it's Christmas wreath from the Frosted Pumpkin, and 'tis the season now. Uh,
Yeah. Maybe
so
you only need one gridiron grind.
yeah, maybe that's what it is. Sorry, Bears. Maybe I'm just gonna work on this.
The Chiefs aren't scoring as many points as the
That's
Bears,
right.
so
It's going to be easier to keep up with this one, unfortunately. I thought so. I was going to do two, one for the Bears, one for the Chiefs, and Halloween wreath was for the Bears. Uh, but I don't know. Anyway, I did 299 stitches on it. I mostly worked on this box over here, and then I started a star. Um,
is the pink a light?
yes, yes. So
Okay,
it's I wonder if I have any more of those. Yeah, it's like this Christmas light down here at the bottom.
okay.
So. But anyway,
Very cool.
I really like this one. It's definitely going to be, I need to figure out, um, I'd like to participate in the 12 days of stitching for December with the
Maybe
Black
all
Forces,
12
I think.
days just need to be your
Yeah.
wreath.
We'll see how many prompts that one fits. That might be what I do there.
Um, one of the ones that I worked on, I got to use this cute little bag that I got from our friend Jennifer.
Mm,
And
cute.
that's me, just a girl who loves bunnies.
Hmm.
And in it, I have Lizzie Kate's gratitude. Well, it's Lizzie Kate's inspiration boxer, but I'm working on the big one right now, the
Mm.
gratitude. And I put in again, I'm trying to get my um 500 stitches. I did 538 on this, and that's where I am. So, and this one is charted weird. So I'm not going to show you the inside, but
Hmm.
okay, so it's like this, right?
Hmm.
So on this side it says gratitude turns what we, and there's that band in between. And then
Hmm.
this page, which is just barely separated by the fold,
Uh-huh.
has have into enough. So
Oh,
it's like everything below this.
yeah.
But it's really funny because it looks like a long piece
Oh,
and
sure.
really I have to stack it. But I was able to, I already had turns what we, and I had about three of these, three or
Hmm.
four. So I finished these, came down and did this because it's the same color. And then I did have and into enough. And I still needed a few more stitches. So I finished this thing. That's why I ended up at 538. It was that
Okay.
close. So, oh, and I'm
Nice.
using the frog because Jennifer's
Hmm.
frog stitcher.
Hmm.
So, but I really like this. And it's one, okay, it was on theme for November
Yes.
gratitude. That's why I pulled that one. Some things were like that, bountiful with the big
Hmm.
pumpkin. That was very, very November.
Right.
Um, my next one, I'm trying to look. I have three left.
I have one.
Two, three. I have four left. Sorry. So the next one, which we're going to pull out in January, how about not in December,
Okay. Sounds good.
is Orange Tree Sampler. But Keisha got to work on this one in
October.
October.
Hmm.
So I pulled it out. I already had this band done.
Mm.
And I did 525 stitches on this. I'm telling you, I really like my 500 number.
Yeah. It's really been great for you.
Yeah, it has moved me along. And I'm using a pretty piece of color and cotton fabric in an orange because it was orange tree sampler. So I did the
Oh,
cat.
cute.
He is so fun. And I started the tree, which
Hmm.
was not as wasn't as bad as I thought, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have this big brown blob, but
Right.
I am clear up to right where that's going to come in. So
Nice.
I'll do a little bit of the brown and then I may work on some things and figure out. I don't know if I want to count my way through all of it.
Hmm.
I don't want to get off. And this is done in all DMC. I have substituted 3 oranges in here. So like my kitty is 2 of the oranges and
Mm.
then a yellow DMC with it. But I like the little bit of color motion that it gives, and it'll be all of the oranges on the
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, that'll look good.
So, and because it had a kitty, I have it in this bag from Judy
Mm. Fun.
with all the kitties.
See, I really like Orange Tree Sampler. I usually don't stitch things with cats because I do not have cats. So this
Hmm.
is one of my few things that has a cat in it that isn't like Halloween.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a fun one.
Yeah, I really like it.
I should think about putting it on my year of whips because
Mhm.
I think I could get there. Okay, let me show another one. My patriotic piece. This
Okay.
is my steal from the garage sale uh,
Mm.
in 2024. This is Liberty. No, no, sorry, America by Blackbird Designs. It was charted to be on 10 count canvas, and you were supposed to stitch over 2 still on
Mm.
it, and you fill in that background. Well, no, that is not me.
Mhm. Right.
This is the one that I worked on the most while we were on late with a few friends. So I did 683 stitches on this because
Wow.
yeah, I finished this white stripe. I had all the red in, I had all of this stripe in, I had just a little bit of this. So I finished this, I finished this,
Mhm.
I put all the stars in, I did all of the blue, and I did the gold, the post, the
Wow.
yeah, at the top and bottom.
Amazing.
So now I get to do the 2 sides of it and that
Mhm.
fun border.
Yeah, that'll be great. Great.
This should go on Year of Whips because, yeah. And
Hmm.
also, I have this one because this is how it worked out in a bag that our friend Valerie made for me.
Mm.
Is that cute?
Yes.
And also inside here is my piece of Ada.
Such a good
What in
one.
the world do I need to put on this?
I'm sure you'll find something great. It's
It
so
is,
much fun to work on.
yeah, and it's 10 by 11. So I have a pretty good sized chunk.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm like, oh, I need to
Yeah,
find something
it's
good.
good.
It's so fun. Oh, and she made us, this is so cute. She made us
Yeah.
little coasters too.
Hmm.
So it's where I've had her card um stuck in. And she gave us a couple other little fun things in here. It was really sweet. It was a retreat in 2024. So
Yes.
but this is one that was making me nuts. I couldn't find it. And I thought,
Mhm.
okay, well, there's a patriotic bag. And I picked it up and I'm like, it's that one and it's from Valerie. This
Yes.
was on my November list, like all of these have been.
Hmm.
And I have 2 more. You want to show
Okay,
yours?
yeah, I'll show mine. So
Okay.
this, other than a model and our daily stitches, this is the one I worked on the most. So, I did 688 stitches on Flying Pink Piggy. I just need to do
Oh,
one stitch on Christmas wreath, and I need to do 12 stitches on this. Get myself together. Um, this is on 25 count. It's just a white linen. I'm doing 1/1. Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Lisa Victoria. And here is the pig in all his glory right now.
woohoo.
You'll see that there's a little block here. That all needs to be filled in with the same color of pink. So I just kind of outlined a spot
How
for
many
myself.
stitches is it? What do
Oh,
you
I don't know
think?
how many.
If
I
you
don't know how many
guessed,
stitches are. Couple hundred in that little
I think
blob.
you need to finish those because you could be up close to 1,000 stitches on it for the.
Oh, yeah, maybe I do that today. Maybe if my children let me sit and stitch a little bit, maybe that's what I do today.
You don't even need a pattern, right?
That's
You're
right.
just filling.
Well, especially since, so James went through a phase whenever he was younger where he always wanted my tablet because I had little games on it for him. So we got him his own tablet that he does stuff on. Well, now Owen is old enough that he will come and sit next to me and go, tablet, tablet. I guess I can play a game with you. And it's the same exact games that James liked. So, so yeah,
Yep.
so that's why I can't use Pattern Keeper sometimes, but no pattern needed for that.
Yeah, fill in that pig. And
Hmm.
I bet you're going to be close to 1,000 and you're going to
Yeah.
be like, yes,
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that'll be my goal for today.
I think I'm ready for Christmas.
Oh, you are. I wore a Christmassy shirt yesterday. Today I'm just wearing a navy shirt.
I was looking here and I just realized that three of my projects for this month have been modern folk embroidery.
Oh.
So I have this one.
Ooh.
I love this one, A Secret
Yes.
Sky. And I'm using a couple of oh my gosh, I could have told you until a minute ago. Silken colors to do this. They did not have enough of one color, and there was a second one that is just subtly different from this one. So I am using it. I worked on this one yesterday and I did 511 stitches.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I love this border. He
Mm-hmm.
does great things. But what I worked on was this motif, which I had part of the side and I had stopped like right where I needed to for whatever challenge I was doing. So I finished this the rest of the way around and did this. And
Mm-hmm.
that was 500 stitches, and I'm still not done with that motif.
Wow.
So that motif is right here.
Wow. Yeah, that's a monster.
So I'm like, doggone it, I want that done. So I cannot load up Year of Whips with a bunch of things that I'm not going to finish because you're
Right.
supposed to finish at least half of them.
Hmm.
And she lowered the number this year. She set the minimum at 6.
Oh, okay.
So you choose 6 whips and finish at least half of them. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to really choose. And, I have other things that I'm trying to do, which we can talk in a minute. But
Yeah.
my other modern folk embroidery is this one that Jacob did for the black needle.
Yes.
It's the river, and I'm using the floss that
Hmm.
was dyed by Forbidden Fiber Co. for it. I'm doing it on a piece of very pretty green fabric. It's set, everything is always down below. I don't know that it will be today with all of my stuff, but I'm doing one strand over one or over two, sorry, on this. And I have like that part of the border up there. But what I worked on is down here. I finished the outline of this box and I put in all of those words and I hit
Wow.
527 stitches. And how much do you think it's bugging me to not have the river that?
Right. Right.
So this may get a little bit of time today, just because the last time I worked on it, I finished that bottom border, which was so fun,
Hmm.
and started up the sides on it. I actually went back and bought this on Pattern Keeper so that it would be easier for me to track.
Okay.
And I love that. And it's so funny to see it all green when and he knew that he was having her do the floss, but
Hmm.
he designed his as a red sampler.
Okay.
I love the different look that you can get
Yeah.
just by changing colors,
Right.
because this would be beautiful in blue. It would be, I mean, it would be beautiful
Hmm.
in anything.
Definitely.
Something about Jacob's samplers that I just really, really like.
Yes. Yeah, they're beautiful.
I have a bunch more that I would like to do. That's the end of my whips.
There you go.
And I
Good
had
month for
made
you.
myself a note that from 11/16 on, so the 2 weeks, I had 14 projects.
Mm.
I just have been in that mood.
Hey, there you go.
So, um, what kind of plans do you have?
Oh, well, it looks like I have to put a lot of stitches in Stitch and Inch Fall so that I can be done by the end of fall. So, um, that I want to catch up on our daily stitches, so that's a goal. I definitely want to work on Pink Piggy some more. And then Christmas stitching. I need to sit down. I know the Black Needle Society is hosting the 12 days of stitching. You should go check out the Black Needle Society's Flosstube because you get to see all the goodness over there and all the plans for Katie and Lara.
I
You should
haven't
also
filled
go,
mine out yet, but it's in your planner if you have a planner.
yeah, you should also go check out their Hauntober wrap up because oh boy. But so I need to look at the prompts and figure out. I may do whenever I did the Hauntober one, I picked I basically used one piece and made everything that could fit it. I worked on it on that piece, and then I found other things to fill it out. So I may do that with the Christmas wreath.
Okay, Keisha, here we go. I'll find it real quick. Gingerbread.
Okay.
Is that on there?
I
Is
think
that on
there's
the
a
wreath?
gingerbread man. I think.
Can candle.
I
Are
don't
you
know
going to
that
pull up the
there's.
picture?
Yeah, I'm pulling up the picture. Let's see. We're doing some live figuring out right now. If I can find the whole picture of the thing. Okay. All right. There is no candle, but there is a gingerbread man.
Okay, mistletoe or holly.
Um, we could pretend it's a holly wreath. There's nothing that says it's not.
Poinsettia,
No poinsettias. Oh, this is gonna be less than I think.
reindeer
Okay,
or a
there's a
deer.
reindeer. There's
Okay,
a reindeer.
a chimney,
There's a chimney.
snowflake,
There's a snowflake.
bell.
Um, no bells.
There's not a jingle bell on it.
I mean, there are things I could pretend are jingle bells.
A bird.
Um, oh, there's no bird.
Oh,
We're doing really well at the
a,
beginning.
a pine tree. So that's a Christmas tree, any kind of
Yeah.
pine tree.
I mean, there's none.
You could call some of the trees on our Stitch and Inch pine trees,
There we
right?
go. Okay, perfect.
Ornament
Okay, there's ornaments.
and
Ornaments galore.
snowman.
And there's a snowman.
So you didn't have pine tree or bird or bell
Or candle.
or poinsettia or candle, right?
Or poinsettia or candle. But it works for half of them, so that's good news.
There you go. And yeah, I have my whole list of things I'm going to do. I'm working on 12 different projects,
Mm.
including I'm going to do the Christmas hippo by the Blue Flower
Oh, yeah, that one is so cute.
because it is an ornament. So it's going to be
Mhm.
my for the prompt ornament. You do not need to get up there and yell at her. Thank you. And I I need to fill out my 12 days of stitching so that I have everything listed in here, but I have it and it would be so much easier to refer to then because I have to find it in my text thread with Katie.
Right.
But I I have planning and finalizing to do for the month of December so that I'm ready to go. I do have from I want to say I was going to look. My last day of school, of course it's not on here. My last day of school is around like the 19th.
Hmm. Yeah, that we have the 19th as that Friday, the Friday
Okay.
before.
So that's my last day. So then I will have almost 2 weeks. I'll have 2 weeks off from school.
Hmm.
And but that'll be going into next year. So I will start new things for next year as well.
Right. Right.
I need to look again and see when I have to have my projects picked for Year of Whips. It looks like in previous years you had to have it up by December 18th. So I'll have to make sure that I do that.
Hmm.
Um, our plan is to finish the planner project by the last day of the year.
Yes.
And then, and mine may finish a day or so early because we do, Katie and I are nuts. So, and we stitch on our projects. We choose a number of whips that matches the year. So, and that includes, and we have to have at least one new start, which is your New Year new start. I mean, that's
Hmm.
a thing in our house. So I already know what my New Year new start is, and I am trying to pull together things. I have to pull like 13 projects. So I had a pretty good year finishing things, and I think I did get rid of a couple of projects that were on there because they were
Hmm.
just not working for me.
Right.
And then the December 31st and January 1st, I think both days we'll be doing BNS chats. And
Mm.
um, we've decided that we are going to let ourselves stitch on things outside of the time. We're not just going to go nuts on the video because that's not as much fun, especially now that we have so many projects.
Hmm.
And we just want a few days to work on getting into those. That may be what I pull for my year of whips.
Okay.
There are some things already on there that I feel like I could get those done, and that
Right.
would be really good.
Hmm.
So, um, really, I want to work on getting things off of my whip list that have just been on there too long.
Hmm.
And I have a plan to be at 65 whips by the time I turn 65. And
Right.
so you can see I have 70 whips, 70 more whips to go through. However,
Hmm.
I'm already down almost 50 whips.
Mm.
So that's pretty good. And I still have a couple more years to go.
Right.
So,
Totally doable.
yeah. So this will be next year will be like the halfway point because I'll
Hmm.
turn 63 in July. And so it will have been 2.5 years, and I'll have another 2 years past
Hmm.
that to go. So
Right.
I guess if you go from my birthday to my birthday, it will have been, no, it'll have been 3 years and I'll have two to go.
Hmm.
So a lot of finishes that I got to get in for next year.
Yes. But you've got it. You've got it.
Yeah.
Have had so many finishes so far this year.
Hmm.
Totally doable.
I'm working, and I do feel like it's an attainable goal, and I
Hmm.
just need to kind of work on things and figure it out. The one I didn't pull out this month was pandemic.
Hmm.
I'm trying to decide what I'm doing today. I feel like now today is just kind of a bonus day since we
Right.
already did our stats.
Right. 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 Whatever happens today is just outside of time.
Yeah, and I already did my daily stitching for today.
Hmm.
So I said that the planner will be done by the end of the year. Stitching in should be done by the 20th is the last day of fall, and the
Hmm.
21st is the first day of winter.
Yes.
So somewhere in there. I have to find fabric for that.
Hmm.
I have a list of floss that I need. I think I need all DMC except for the one Weeks Dye Works that I need for the background on Stitch and Inch Winter.
Yeah.
I've been joined here by the grumpy one. Look up, P. Hey, you get her face anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
She's just mad at me for that. There we go. Yeah. She's still here rubbing everything, loving them.
Mm, I
These are
hear.
Katie's cats, both of them, the two black cats.
See, this is what
Mine is
happens
like,
whenever I'm not there. They're like, "Ooh, free spot."
what kind of plans are you? I mean, I know you talked a little. So, what
Sure.
kind of 2026 plans are you thinking about?
So for 2026, I've been kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I do think I told myself that I needed to achieve a certain goal on Flying Pink Piggy in order to do the Haid Stitch Along next year. I'm just gonna do it. So I'm just gonna give myself that little bit to look forward to. And what I'm going to work on, I think, is The Sun by Edvard Munch, is what I've decided. And that might very well be my New Year, new start. I may start on that that day. And then I don't really have a whole lot. We're gonna work on 324 by Works by ABC. So
And we'll
that's
start on March 24th.
so
So, if you
that's
want to do that with us,
yeah,
pull your
definitely
stuff.
definitely get that out. And I'm just gonna buy the floss in little clumps at a time
Um,
because
when does when can you get that pattern?
on the first.
Okay. So you'll have to wait until the first to start
Hmm.
it. Do you know
Yeah.
what materials and things you need ahead of
Yes.
time? Okay.
Yeah, they give you a list of all of the floss and everything. So I'll be gathering that up during December.
Hey, and it's probably DMC, so you'll
Yeah,
have most of your floss for 324.
there we go. It'll be good. And then I'm going to try to work some more on Lady Justice because I would like to get that finished. Um, and then I would like to get back to Death by Cross Stitch. I kind of written it down on a little note, so I'm looking at that.
See, I'll do Pandemic while you do Death by Cross Stitch.
There we go.
And we'll get ourselves back to doing that again.
Hmm. So I think, and then we'd kind of talked a little bit. I was looking at some of my more full coverage pieces. You were talking a little bit about Carolyn Manning's. So I was thinking that I might pull out Sea Glass some. I have another Haid that I haven't really worked on a whole lot, which is called Bonded by the Rain. I have a whole page of that done, but I haven't pulled it out for a while. So that might make an appearance too. I think I might just work, it depending on how things go. It may be more big pieces for me next year.
So
So,
not as many, but big things.
yes, yes. So maybe not a very finish heavy year. Not that I've had many finishes this year. I've had 14 so
That's pretty
far, but
good.
yeah, more than one a month. So that's good. But and most of those have been models or I've given them to someone. So not a whole lot for myself this year, but that's okay.
Are you going to try to do the one finish a month for next year, or are you going to let that go since you'll work on bigger things?
Yeah, I think I'll probably let it go. And we'll just see what I can do working on some big things because sometimes I neglect big things because I want to finish other things.
Hmm.
Because I mean, realistically, I'm not going to finish a Hate in a month.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but I mean, like those have different goals. Like you could
right,
have a page
like a
finish
page.
or
Hmm.
so many,
Yeah.
because a page is huge. Maybe you would
Yes.
look at so many squares
Yeah.
finished.
Right.
So
So my goals may just look a little bit different next year, but I think it may be a year of working on big things. But we'll
it,
see. I'm still working it out.
you can definitely have finishes in different ways, and you don't
Hmm.
have to. I mean, I can have a lot of finishes because I have a lot of whips.
Hmm.
And so, and especially where I'm doing like my 500 stitches on a project before I move on, that makes a big difference.
Mhm.
I feel like the year of whips pieces, I may up that and say I need to do 1,000 stitches on those or
Mhm.
750 on those
Yeah.
before I move on so that I do get through the ones that I want. And um, like I said, Katie and I have sorry, I'm trying to find this real quick. Katie and I have um the list of things that we do. So mine right now, I can make it a little bigger. Oh, I've started putting some things in that I'm going to use. Mine right now looks like this.
Hmm.
And I had them in groups like that so that I would try and get enough finished. And I did add my 26 down there. So uh it'll be my New Year New Start is This Happy Morning by Plum Street. And I'm doing
Okay.
it on black.
Oh, all
So
right.
yeah. Um Katie's been teasing me because um I have pieces that I don't call whips that she gave me that are her old whips. I
Hmm.
don't count them as whips until I work on them.
Right.
So I very strategically pull things out and
Hmm.
turn them into whips. But,
Hmm.
you know, so many of the things that you saw here in November, some of them were grateful things, Thanksgiving things, but
Hmm.
a lot of them were just these are screaming projects. These are
Right.
things that I really want to work on. And I have the little cubes that you use in the
Hmm.
shelving system. And I like for December, I have my projects out and they're in one of those. And I even put them in order because I've decided how I want to do those in December. But
Hmm.
that may be what I do. I may just have a cube that every month that's what goes into it, whatever I'm going to work on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And like I have things I do. We got the new planner. It's so pretty. And I am going to look through and see all of the things that are in there and see if I can fill my stitching stuff out in there and keep up with it. Um, there's like, so in December, we have the 12 days of stitching. We do our 26 for 26, which Katie will start 26 new projects. I may, like I may count some of the whips that she's given me as new start pieces for the
Hmm.
year and pull them out. I want to be very intentional with my starts
Hmm.
because I mean, my goal right now is to bring my whip count down.
Right.
So the if I can start it and finish it by the end of the month so I don't have to count it as a whip is really attractive to me.
Hmm.
But it would also mean I need to start something right around the beginning of the month, uh,
Right.
every month. Also, Katie and I, during October, kept looking at the projects going, why aren't we working on these other times? So
Hmm.
our Haunttober pieces, I went through and took my stickers that we got and I put them on the 13th and the 31st of every month for 2026.
Mm.
And that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and pull out one of my pieces, and I have them identified on my spreadsheet. And I've put them in a group so that I can just pull them out. And they're in one cube so that I can pull something out and see if I can finish up some of those pieces during the year.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's annoying to me that I keep working on the same projects every year
Right.
because they're not getting done.
Hmm.
And the same way I may pull out a Christmas theme piece and work on it on like the 24th, 25th, right around there
Hmm.
each month if I can, and
Mm.
try and get some of that in. So there, you can get your two wreaths done if you do that with me.
There. Okay. Sounds good.
And then you will have touched them at least 12 times during the year.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
lot.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, because I love them. But yeah, they just don't come out all the time because I've got so many other great things I want to work on.
And I know that when you pull them out more regularly and work on them, that you make better progress because your brain is already tuned into, oh, yeah, this is what I'm doing on this one, instead of,
Right,
oh my gosh, where am I? What's going on?
right, right, for sure.
Which, I experienced quite a bit of that uh, during this month, just getting going on things because it has been a long time and I do have so many whips.
Hmm.
So I don't know what my ideal number of whips will be, but like that 65 is very attractive
Yeah,
to
there
me.
you go. Well, and it's just a fun goal anyway.
Yeah, it'll be a fun thing to aim for. And yeah, so we could talk a long, long time about plans and goals because we
Yes.
love to plan.
Yes, we do.
So,
Yes, we do.
so much rambling.
Yeah, and man, if we even got up to half the shenanigans we talked about, we would be in good shape.
So, really, for now, there is nothing else left to say except bye.
Bye. Have a good week.